tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Victoria Gagné. I'm Métis. Very proud to be a citizen of the Métis Nation of Saskatchewan. I work for an organization called the Clarence Campo Development Fund. So we're a Métis financial institution in the province. We are provincially funded, and we work to reduce the specific barriers that Métis people face when starting and growing their business. It's a really interesting program. I'm really proud to work at Clarence Campo. We were actually one of 4 Indigenous financial institutions across the country that had a program specifically for Indigenous women before this program rolled out nationally. So we knew a long time ago that it's important to invest in Métis women when we're investing in our communities. What we look at is reducing those structural barriers to entrepreneurship. We know that Indigenous women have less access to capital than Indigenous men, not to mention, the rest of the entrepreneurs in the country, and we look to address that. We also look to build other supports around Indigenous women and train them in business acumen and build a community of support and mentors, because I think it can feel also really isolating when you're doing something for the first time and you're being a trailblazer, and the women I work with are trailblazers. And so I get to look at building a program of support to really just enable, because the women I work with are so incredible, and for me to just be able to give them some of those tools that just help them reach their full potential, I think is exciting.
So you mentioned mentorship. So maybe tell us, who are some of your heroes, or who do what mentors did you have?
First, I would say I was really lucky to be raised by some really strong women. My mom is incredible, but I think about my grandma too, and she's really the matriarch of our family, and she really recently passed away of dementia. And before she passed away, she told me, she's like, I don't just want you to remember me as like a caretaker, because she had such an incredible career even before, and she lived her life fully serving her community. And I don't know if she got the recognition, but she didn't do it for the recognition too, right? She did it because she loved her community. She loved the people she worked with. My grandma was the fiercest advocate I knew. I remember one day my sister was coming home from work, and she felt like she was being unfairly treated, and my grandma's like, well, let me talk to your boss, let me at him, and I learned how to advocate for other women because my grandma advocated for me.
Oh, absolutely. That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
To have that kind of ability to connect to family members who really make a difference in your life. You must be a wonderful role model to these young women who are wanting to become entrepreneurs, to become business owners, who really they want to make, a lot of them, step out of their comfort zone.
I really hope so. I've taken that quite seriously all my life. I'm lucky to be the oldest of 3 girls in my family too, and just recognizing, those that you're setting an example for the women coming behind you, and what barriers are you breaking along the way too.
Excellent. So what changes do you see ahead for women in business and technology?
Yeah, I think it's a really exciting time to be a woman entrepreneur. The supports available are something there hasn't been before, and so I think, what I see is women giving themselves permission to step up and take space in these different industries, and I think that's really exciting, and not apologizing for that either.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I must say, we're so proud of the work you're doing, and that you are a real role model to young women of Saskatchewan. We're so pleased you came back because you're a gift to this province. So we want to say thank you for coming back and making the commitment to women, to the work you're doing every day to ensure that women have the best chance and the best opportunities to become successful. So thank you so much for everything you do for women, but also for the province of Saskatchewan. So thank you so much.
Thank you.